Hello everyone, another day, another vlog. Today is the day before Mother's Day, but he's crazy enough to do Mother's Day not on Sunday but on Saturday. Well, it was his idea.
No, it's better because it can be
Well, we were supposed to have like yoga meeting, but I'm already very tired. And then fell asleep like maybe 1 or 2 a.m. and I woke up a lot during the middle of the night last night. But
pee a lot.
because I drank too much boba tea before bed. So we're going to breakfast at 7 a.m. on Saturday before Mother's Day, which I think is pretty crazy. Why would you wake up so early just to eat breakfast?
Because that's when you eat breakfast, is in the morning. Hard to get in tomorrow for Mother's Day, that's for sure.
Well, so we're going to this place called Alamo Biscuits. Like, honestly, it's just that I don't eat breakfast this early. I usually eat breakfast around like 9 o'clock, 9:30 if I ever eat breakfast. I'm actually not a breakfast person. Like, usually when I first wake up, I just feel like groggy. Because actually, I have back to back like eating things. Like, so at 6
to go to parties. It's not her life is not that
really sleep well. At 7 I'm doing this, and then at 1 p.m. I'm doing like a lab lunch with my because I'm doing postdoc, so with my research lab. And then at 4:30 I'm going to Tiger Cuisine with a friend, and like we've been friends for years but we haven't talked for a long time, so we connected on Instagram again and we're gonna meet up. Alright guys, here is the place. It's by a Archie's? What's Archie's? Interesting. Okay, so this is the place, Alamo Biscuits. Let's go. Alright, this place.
Oh, well, we're excited.
For Saturday, we're ordering from the Saturday and Sunday brunch menu. Basically, almost every dish has biscuits, except for, I guess, the tacos. And I want to say it's not a lot of selections. Like, basically, you have limited options. You have any food restrictions, it's pretty hard to accommodate, but it looks pretty good, so let's try it out. How do you say this?
Huevos rancheros.
Huevos rancheros. Shrimp Benedict. Oh, that looks good. The portion of the food is pretty big and the presentations are amazing. It's definitely Instagram worthy because they have a little flag on top of the food saying their restaurant name, so that's a great marketing strategy. So like the presentation of a food makes you want to take a picture and post it on Instagram. With the food flavoring themselves, I would say that like some of them are really good, others are a little bit lacking. So I can't say it's bad because I did like my food, but I didn't like everything about my food because I really love the egg. The eggs were cooked perfectly. I really like the sauce and the meat, but the hashed potatoes are extremely salty. I don't know why they have to make it very salty. Oh, pork belly.
Eggs Benedict.
Oh, that's the pork belly. What did you get?
The savory flight of biscuit.
We all got different food, so we can try them out, different entrees from this place. But basically, everyone got biscuits, like either biscuits with like sausage and hash browns and eggs on the side with gravies, or the Benedict, like that's like pretty good, I would say. But let's try it out. Like the food feels really heavy, I would say. So like this is definitely not like something like you would eat that's like a healthy breakfast or hearty breakfast type of thing.
Biscuit tastes like biscuit.
Better than
hot cakes. Church's is better. Oh,
Church's better?
Yeah, the biscuit. Yeah, Church's biscuit is pretty hard.
My plate is pretty good. It's flavorful.
That's good. I'm not gonna say about flavorful.
My biscuit is like underneath stuff, so I can't really tell if the biscuit is good, but the sauce is really good. My biscuits are underneath the sauce, the meat, the egg, so it's soaked into the sauce, so it becomes very flavorful. I would say the texture of the biscuits, it's It's okay. I wouldn't say it's the best. I think Cracker Barrels has better biscuits because I eat the biscuits from Cracker Barrels by themselves. But I would say I really like the flavor of the sauce. And although I do feel like after eating this breakfast, I feel like bloated because it's like a lot of salt. And the potatoes, I don't know what's the deal with the potatoes. They put a lot of salt and pepper in there to the point that it's like overly salty. So I actually took the potatoes home so that I can, you know, stir fry it with other things so that I can dilute the salt. It's definitely overly salty. And my father-in-law said the potatoes to him usually is his favorite thing, but this time it's just a little bit disappointing.
Our dad, 6.5, right?
Yeah,
6.
I'm gonna say 6.
I go like 6.5, 5.
6.5.
5 because it took us an hour to eat.
It did take a long time, but I like my plate. I think my plate is pretty good.
More than edible, don't get me wrong.
But like,
I'd rather eat a Cracker Barrel. I'd say this is above, slightly above average.
slightly above average.
Slightly above average. It looks pretty though.
Nice presentation.
Also,
Yeah, the presentation is really good. So this is basically briskets underneath, the sauce and the meat and the egg. Overall, I would give my plate 7 out of 10. I like the flavor, I like my eggs, they're just so perfectly cooked, and I like the sauce and flavor. It's just the hashed potatoes, it's a little bit disappointing, and the biscuit, like it's on their name, so I expect it to be better. They're not bad at all, it's just like I expect it to be a little bit better since this is like something they're famous for. But I do like the sauce, it's very saucy, and I do like the flavor a lot. But my husband said like in his appetizer plate, some of the gravies was a little bit cold, so to him it was a big disappointment that the temperature of the gravy was cold, so he gave this place 5. And my father-in-law usually liked the potatoes and just, you know, didn't eat them at all because they're just too salty, and I thought so too. But overall, it's not too bad, but I would expect it to be a little bit better, you know, because it's quite expensive, and we woke up at 6 just to eat breakfast at 7 at this place, so. Alright guys, we just finished up breakfast. Overall, what do you think?
Not worth it.
I feel like my food was good, but I think they're famous for biscuit, but we all think like...
I could have had the same biscuit from Church's for $1.
No, I like Cracker Barrel's biscuits better, but I do really like my plate. I think it was very flavorful, but my potatoes were very, very salty, right?
Yes, potatoes, the hash browns were unedible. It's too salty.
Yeah.
The food itself was just not, it wasn't worth it. It's not good.
Yeah, like the hash browns, just too salty to be eaten. Like his dad usually loves hash browns and just left everything there because he's like, this is not edible because it's too salty. And I understand some people love that like heavy taste, but I just wish that they don't put as much salt because you can always salt it up. Like they can always put some salt and pepper at the table. You can always add more salt, but if you add too much salt, we can't take it out. So that just like eliminates the flavor profile for a lot of people because everyone has their preference. So like some people may love that, but like for us, we just thought it was too salty, and then I would prefer they lightly salten them and then like put the salt and pepper.
It was just way over salted. It's not like it wasn't good, it's just bad.
So like, yeah, it's like they spilled salt on potatoes is basically what it tastes like. I do like my plate. I do love that texture and the sauce and the flavor, but I felt like the biscuit, what they're famous for is like...
Underwhelming.
It's okay, but it's not, you know, the best. And also another thing that I felt a little bit like uncomfortable was that we were the first table there for like 30 minutes. Like nobody else walked in for like 30 to 40 minutes, but we waited for our food for 50 minutes. That was like a long wait for breakfast because I would understand if it takes like 30 minutes, but it's 50, and we were the only table there for a long time until like about 7:40, and then people start to show up. So our waitress was very nice, like our service was really good, but I just felt like, wow, we just waited for our food for a long time. And then another thing is like for 6 of us, it was $120 and we tipped $30, so it ended up being like $150 breakfast. Well, it's Mother's Day. It's either coming here or going somewhere for dinner. But I just feel like it's like dinner price for breakfast. Because we could have just gone to like a dinner place, and then it would be like $25 per person, and then we would have eaten like nicer food with faster. I don't know, like I feel like for dinner, if it takes longer time to make, it makes sense because usually people talk a lot for dinner tables and stuff. For like breakfast and lunch, I feel like even though it's like a Saturday and Sunday, still people like go to
You
places.
expect breakfast to be fast.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So we woke up at 6 a.m. to eat at this place for 7 a.m., but I probably won't come if like I'm paying or like if I have to wake up just to eat breakfast. It's just like not worth the hype, I guess. It's not bad, don't get me wrong. Like I would give them like 6 to 7 out of 10, but it's definitely not like a place that I would get excited about like to go to, because it's edible but like not like wow type of thing. Hey guys, it's currently 3:30, almost 3:40. I'm meeting up with a friend. Like we haven't met for like a few years. It's gonna be fun. It's always good to catch up. And I think back then, like she just graduated and I was still in graduate school, and it's just so many things to catch up. So we're gonna go eat dinner at this place called Cuisine. And this is also crazy. Like today, I feel like I'm just eating back to back to back. Like I ate at 7 a.m. for breakfast and then 1 p.m. for breakfast, like our brunch, and then like 4 p.m. for Chinese food. I'm still pretty full, but I really like this Chinese restaurant. I will share a little bit clip of the food. I really like it. I've been there before much today, so I feel like today it's like a time to catch up with people. But like last night, I found out like a really sad news. I didn't sleep well last night, to be honest. Like I fell asleep super late and I woke up like about 4 to 5 times, and I just felt like my mind just couldn't wrap around it. I guess I was still in disbelief, and today I talked to other people, it just became so real, and I felt really, really sad. I drank like 6 cups of coffee today because I didn't sleep well last night. I didn't go to bed until super late and didn't sleep well, and then I woke up super early to celebrate Mother's Day, and then I have like back to back food adventures and catching up with friends and professors. But at the same time, I do still like feel pretty sad because like I think it's really hard to lose a friend, especially it's like all of a sudden. And it's a friend that like always supported me through since my first yoga class. I don't know how to deal with it. So yeah, it's pretty sad. Mother's Day weekend. Usually in my vlogs, I'm usually like happy. Even though sometimes I'm tired, I'm still pretty happy and upbeat. But today, although like I'm just like going out with friends and trying to catch up and then eating delicious food, I think a part of me still like feel really, really bad. But I think right now it's really good for me to be around people, to be around friends. And also, it's also a reminder to like cherish your friends around you. Because you never know, right? Like you never know what they're going through. You never know what's gonna happen. So like if you have a friend, just always like call them, making sure they're okay. Like if you have time, go hang out with your friends. Don't just say, oh, next time. Because like sometimes things just happen. So yeah, that's pretty much right now. Okay, I'm gonna go drive to the Tiger Chinese cuisine restaurant. We're gonna go eat some food. I'm not hungry at all. I'm actually really, really full, but I'm just gonna go there to hang out with my friend. Okay, I'll see you later. This is actually the second time I've been to the Tiger Chinese Cuisine. They serve traditional, authentic Sichuan food, which usually is pretty spicy. Like today, we ordered a grilled whole fish. I think the way it was prepared was very authentic, and I love that spicy flavor. And last time we ordered like several other dishes, and they all tasted pretty good. And I heard this is a chain. I think they have like other locations in Houston and other places, but I'm so glad they're here in San Antonio. Please note that there's several different types of Chinese food. I would say there are like 8 to 9 different types, and usually people know like Chinese food as like dim sum, but just letting you know that if you come here to expect dim sum experience, definitely no. If you love spicy food, especially that numbing spice, this is the place to go. Highly recommend. Alright y'all, it's Sunday. Hello. Oopsie. Oh my gosh. Alright guys, we're here at the trail. Today I'm gonna go for a walk. It's Sunday 8 a.m. I'm going for a walk with my friends from yoga, so I'm gonna put on my shoes. We're meeting here at 8 o'clock. I need to now text them. Alright, it's great to take a walk. I haven't walked on the trail for a long time. I usually just walk in the neighborhood. And usually I don't walk with like real shoes. I walk with sandals. But pretty much put on my shoes and we're gonna be out. Today is actually pretty good. Like it's kind of humid, but I forgot my hat. But it's okay because there is just a little bit of sun. It's pretty cloudy this morning, but I can see the blue sky peeking through. It's gonna be another hot day. This week, Texas is gonna be 100 degrees and stuff, so I'm not really looking forward to that 100-degree weather, but it is what it is. We live in Texas, right? All right, I'm ready. Let's go. Y'all, I'm here. I'm using my phone to vlog. Like, I feel like phone is like a little bit artificial. You can kind of tell, but I also really like that blurry background. But the only thing is like the back camera looks way nicer, but then I can't see the frame, and it kind of looks weird because people from the other side, they can actually see you. Like when you vlog from your back camera, like your screen is flipped to the other side. That would be really weird. Honestly, I do like to walk in our neighborhood, but it gets boring at times because like it's the same circle that you're walking every single day. And another thing about our neighborhood is like the trees are really small, so I feel like I don't get into the nature as much. But at the trail, I usually don't like to walk alone because like you never know who you run into. What if there's like a danger ahead? So it's always good to hang out with friends and all that. So yeah, I'm just here waiting for them. We'll just have a little, very good to hang out with friends and then be in the nature, be an exercise, especially if you are grieving. Yes, that's the word. Like when you feel bad about certain things, or like when you lost another friend, it's important to acknowledge that it's important to cherish your friends. Okay, I think one of my friends just drove in. Let's see. Right, we're here at Leon Creek Greenway at the Marine stop, because afterwards we could probably go to Target if we want to. And this is the view. This is what it looks like. There are like quite a few shops here, but it's Sunday, so they're not really open. And the trail is actually right here. Usually this is the trail where I ride my bikes, but today we're gonna go for a walk. Hello. They're prepared. I'm not. I'm wearing shorts, and then there was a big bug. That's scary.
She's gonna get attacked by grasshoppers.
And then I forgot my hat. I forgot my sunblock.
This doesn't come out too much.
I know.
It's a little bit overcast.
It's nice and humid.
Yeah.
Already sweating.
Well, when we film this way, it feels like we're just walking in industrial.
We're in
Yeah, this way,
that way.
yeah.
We should be on that side.
But that's all right. That's all right. All right, let's go.
Let's go.
See
It's
a little
alive.
turtle. Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it moved
she
its
touched-
head.
Oh,
See, it's
wow.
moving the head.
If you touch the tail, see if it moves. It's gonna run. No, I thought it would
No,
run.
he's like gonna stop touching me, y'all. He's not even scared.
Cute. It's
It's
gonna
just
be run
there.
by a bike. Let's move
Yeah,
him.
or someone might step on
Let's
it.
move him. Where do you move him?
Oh,
Okay,
wow,
let's go in.
wow. He's so cute.
It's like, what you looking at, woman?
Well, he's like facing the camera now.
Posing.
He was like, give me some exposure, y'all.
It's like get my right angles. Well, I don't realize how small I am until I see myself in the mirror and they're like,
We're all taller than you.
I know. I feel like I'm taller than you right now.
No,
I wish.
So not.
I
It's so obvious.
it's true.
I feel the height of my boyfriend, and I'm definitely not 6'2". I swear I don't.
Here's the view. Finally, we got to the view.
One up. All the vegetation.
I feel like the trees are pretty short here, but here it's okay. Most of the area, the trees are pretty short.
Yeah, they are actually. Now that you mention that, these are pretty tall.
Yeah.
This is pretty tall. Like I feel small right now.
You're always small.
My boyfriend is like 6'2".
So we took the wrong turn when we were ready to come back. I think we took a wrong turn and then we got lost for like a whole hour.
They got lost in Malibu.
That's scary.
Hiking at night.
Yes, it was not fun. And we were just
scary.
like, oh my gosh, because it was getting dark, you know, and we couldn't see where we were going. We were using our flashlights from our phones.
I would have been freaking out.
Yeah, and we're like, where?
I would not go on hike ever again if I have that experience. That's why we're staying on the trail.
But we made it out alive. So
Yeah, you made it.
Made it
You're
out.
Here.
yeah. Crows? I don't know.
Are they?
Oh,
They're pretty big.
hawk?
Are they hawks? I don't.
Maybe.
They don't look like hawks.
This girl thinks the birds right here are fake.
They were fake.
They look so real. They're moving.
They were not moving at all. And they're so big and ugly. Like other birds wouldn't come and like make nests or something.
I think they already made a home here.
Yeah, definitely.
Interesting. Interesting perspective.
All right, there.
She was a good time, but I need something everlasting. Her favorite activity is spending time at Saxon. Oh, how could I ever get past it? I can never feel like the 31, no. Had to switch it. Shawty got a Glocky and they both come with extensions. We both turned out different, but we still came from the trenches. I cannot lie, I can't lie.
Hey guys, it's another shop with me video. Today we're gonna go to Trader Joe's to check out what they have. I'm so excited. I haven't been to Trader Joe's for like about 2 to 3 weeks. So let's see if they have anything new for spring or summer. I think it's almost summer. So let's see if they have anything new for summer. So let's go. We're here in my bathroom, vanity. I just really need to clean this area. Like, I needed to clean this several weeks ago. I know. Like, I tried to clean it like, at least once a month. I should have cleaned it once a week, but I don't. It's time to declutter some out. And we're using this from Trader Joe's. This is the Trader Joe's multi-purpose cleaner, and cedar wood and sage. It smells so good. and sage actually has like a cleanse property to it. I really like the smell of sage, so I really like this scent. So it smells better than lemon. I know a lot of people like lemon scent, but I feel like all of the cleaners are in the lemon scent, so when I smell the cleaners, I just feel like it's a clean, it's like something to clean, not like something like natural. So we definitely got to declutter here a little bit. I feel like one of my problem recently is that like I get excited to use like products that like I get for new, and I also feel like for the products that I like to use, I want to save it a little bit. I don't know what's the deal with me. I always like, oh, there's like a little bit of like this. For example, I'll show you, like there's a little bit of this water cream and I'm like, oh, maybe I should stop using it so I can save a little bit so I remember how it feels like. I don't know what's the deal with me, but like I need to actually like use them up instead of like saving them, and then they do expire. So that's something I need to start paying attention. Like I saved this thing, like the ultra facial cream. It's almost there. It's just like for some reason after I use like the majority of it, I just want to save the rest. I don't know, maybe I'm just like deep down I'm a hoarder. That's why I like to save stuff. Also, I need to wash the soap because the water drops, they do stain like these bottles. It's kind of interesting. I'm literally washing the hand soap just so that it looks nicer. That's kind of interesting. Like you're washing the soap, like instead of like the soap, you're washing the soap. I don't know if it makes sense. Like, have you used like any hand soap that you feel like the soap itself is kind of dirty and you want to wash the soap? That's how I'm feeling right now. This cleaner can also clean the mirror. It cleans pretty well, so I like the fact that it's multi-purpose. I don't sell these. Trader Joe's didn't pay me to say this, but I really like their products.